Bienvenidos a Carolina Ahora, Noticias en Spanglish. Soy María Fernanda Barriga Mateos.
Y soy Elia Mitchell. Our top story this morning: offensive jokes at a Trump rally sparking outrage in some Latinx communities. Over the weekend, a comedian who took the stage before the former president and called Puerto Rico a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean. Leaders from the community and celebrities from Bad Bunny to J-Lo have spoken out against the comments. Remember, Puerto Ricans are U.S. citizens and can vote in the states. These comments come as both campaigns courts Latinx voters as some hit the polls during early voting and others make plans for Election Day, just a week away. For its part, the Trump campaign has tried to distance itself and downplay the comments. Ciudadanos de Carolina del Norte decidirán si el Estado debe cambiar parte de su constitución. El cambio eliminaría el término ciudadanos naturalizados de quienes puede votar. Solo diría ciudadanos. Algunos en la comunidad latina están preocupados que el cambio dejaría quienes pueden votar a favor de la interpretación en el futuro.
With early voting in full swing, North Carolina has seen an overwhelming turnout since it started. Es el día séptimo de early voting en Carolina del Norte. La directora ejecutiva de la Junta Electoral de Carolina del Norte, Karen Brenton Bell, dijo que la participación de votantes del primer día ha rompido el récord de 2020. La Junta Electoral Estatal informó que más de 2 millones de personas han votado hasta el domingo.
In North Carolina, not just because of the presidential race, but because in North Carolina, we will have a new governor, a new attorney general, a new lieutenant governor, new members of Congress.
Puedes votar temprano en Chapel of the Cross Church, a la Biblioteca Chapel Hill y el complejo de ayuntamiento de Carrboro. La votación anticipada está abierta hasta el 2 de noviembre. Visite orangecountync.gov/elect para obtener más información. Asegúrese de traer una identificación con foto válida que puede ser una licencia de conducir, una identificación estatal o un pasaporte. También hay trabajadores electorales en cada ubicación para ayudar con el proceso.
Los votantes latinos son el objetivo principal de las campañas de desinformación. Un estudio reciente muestra que los votantes latinos que prefieren contenido en español son más susceptibles a información engañosa, especialmente en plataformas como WhatsApp, Facebook y YouTube. El 74% de los latinos que reciben noticias en español recurre a plataformas de mensajería instantánea, como WhatsApp y Telegram, que carecen de herramientas efectivas de moderación y verificación de datos. Esto hace más fácil que las afirmaciones falsas sobre las elecciones se propaguen dentro de las comunidades latinas. Además, la desinformación en las redes sociales en español se monitorea mucho menos que en inglés. Para combatir la desinformación, fact-chequeado y el detector de Univision ayuda a las comunidades de habla hispana a verificar la información electoral. Además de sus sitios web, ambas organizaciones utilizan chatbots privadas en WhatsApp que pueden responder preguntas con información verificada. Fact-chequeado puede incluso aceptar fotos, videos y clips de audio para su revisión. Con un 14.7% de votantes elegibles, los latinos son un grupo demográfico clave para ambos partidos políticos principales. Si quieres saber quién está en tu boleta, visita el sitio web en pantalla. VotemosNC.branch.vote permite a los votantes a ingresar su dirección para ver quién estará en su boleta. Los votantes también pueden explorar a los candidatos y su postura sobre cuestiones políticas. El sitio web incluso permite a los votantes guardar a los candidatos por los que planean votar e imprimirlos como referencia o votar en persona. Again, the website is votemosnc.branch.vote/setup.
Hoy es el día de votación anticipada y Carolina Unión se asocia con alegría a las urnas para presentar un concierto gratuito. La fiesta comienza a la 1:30 en The Union con Magic al tomando la cabina móvil DJ. El artista Loud y otro invitado especial secreto realizarán un concierto gratuito. El equipo femenino de baloncesto de UNC también hará una apariencia especial para unirse a la celebración. Vaya a Joy to the Polls Instagram y RSVP a través del enlace en su bio. Carolina ofrece un nuevo menor. El próximo semestre, el menor de gestión de riesgos fue desarrollado por el Instituto de Gestión, Riesgos e Innovación en Seguros. Incluirá 4 clases que darán a los estudiantes las habilidades para evaluar y reducir riesgos en diversos campos. Los estudiantes pueden buscar en Connect Carolina los cursos que vistan en pantalla. For more information on the program, contact the Institute Risk Management and Insurance Innovation Director, Greg Charklis at charck@email.unc.edu. Now, let's hear from Aaliyah with a special guest.
Thank you, Maria. UNC is doing some amazing work with a partnership with a university in the Galapagos Island. We're talking about impactful research that we want to highlight today. We have Yvonne Headley, a graduate student at Carolina, here with us today. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So you conducted research in the Galapagos. Can you tell us about your experience?
Yeah, so my doctoral research focuses on exclusive breastfeeding promotion throughout the first 6 months postpartum and the effects that can have, particularly in women with obesity or diabetes, on the reduction of fat adiposity long-term, as well as in the lives of their babies.
Wow. And how will this research be used?
Yeah, that's a great question. So my focus for my career is to really help improve the human life, the human experience through nutrition and through the early food that we get in those first 6 months, and as well as improving the lives of our moms and with their nutrition as well. And so I'm hoping to continue working in this area as well as with my mentor in what we also know as the double burden of malnutrition, which is within infants we see both overweight as well as micronutrient deficiencies. And so breastfeeding is just one of the great ways that we can achieve optimal health with our communities.
Wow, that is amazing. Thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your experience.
Thank you for having me.
Now let's hear from Emma Kane with an update from the world of sports.
Hoy en Elevando Voces hablamos con JP Flores, un PhD candidato a doctorado, bioinformática y computación biológica. El lanzamiento de un networking en septiembre llamado The Atlas of Inspiring Hispanic Latinx Scientists. You can browse on the Fred Hutchinson Cancer Center website in alphabetical order, where you can find their short bios, research interests, program affiliation, and academic backgrounds. Everyone has agreed to share their forms of contact where you can network and open to be a mentor. Now, to Chris and on National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Now we're going back to Emma Kane with sports.
Thank you, Maria. You cannot talk about sports without talking about the game that has captured the attention of the nation. The World Series is being talked about from coast to coast, literally, with the matchup between the LA Dodgers and the New York Yankees. From game 1, it was clear that this was going to be a storybook series. For the first time ever, a walk-off grand slam was hit in the World Series. Freddie Freeman went 423 feet in the 10th inning to end the game, giving the Dodgers the 6-3 win for Game 1. But Freeman was far from done, and in Game 2 hit the ball out of Dodger Stadium again. The Dodgers have brought the bats to the postseason matchup, which gave them the 2-0 series lead before heading to New York on Monday. And the East Coast did not change the Dodgers or the man that has made the World Series his own home run derby. Freddie Freeman hit a 2-run homer to give the Dodgers a 2-0 lead to start the game and a 4-2 win over the Yankees for Game 3. Check out what could be the last game of the baseball season tonight. Look, back to you, Maria.
Now we will have Chris Ann with some news on Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Gracias, Maria. And October is full of breast cancer information, but it's more than about wearing the color pink. It's about bringing awareness. Breast cancer is a disease where cancer cells or tumor cells form within the breast tissue. And contrary to popular belief, this disease does not discriminate. It's impacting both men and women each year. The chances that you actually meet someone that has breast cancer is very high. It's said that your lifetime chance is at least meeting one person that's being affected or that has been affected. And this impact only continues to grow as we consider marginalized populations, with Black women being 40% more likely to die from breast cancer than white women. And then when we go on to consider Latinx and Hispanic populations, Hispanic women are seeing breast cancer as the leading cause of cancer death. In order to get a little bit more information about breast cancer and how it's impacting people and what we can do to prevent it, I spoke with the Duke PhD student, Caleb McIver, to get some key information. Let's see what he had to say.
There are things like smoking, high body fat, being more sedentary, so having a more meat or fat-based diet, and really attacking some of these things and from a lifestyle standpoint has been shown to, in some cases, reduce breast cancer risk as far as 40%.
Now that we are aware, what are some things that we can do to prevent breast cancer and reduce its impact? Well, first thing that you can do is something you can do right in your own home, something that doesn't cost any money but will take a little bit of time, to perform a self-evaluation. Don't wait for a doctor's visit. Make sure that you're getting regularly checked so that you can catch signs early and that you can increase the likelihood of successful treatment. Secondly, if you know someone that's 40 or above, or if you yourself are 40 or above, make sure that you're getting an annual mammogram, because people that are middle-aged or older are at higher risk. Most importantly, like Caleb said, make sure that you know your family history. Share it with your doctor so that they can just make sure to keep eye on early signs. And most importantly, like many diseases that we see, make sure that you're doing healthy lifestyle choices. You're exercising, you're maintaining a healthy diet, and you're limiting drugs like alcohol and tobacco usage. And the last one is a little bit more niche, but make sure that you're paying attention to exposure to radiation and hormone replacement therapies. Awareness shouldn't be frightening, it should be empowering. And breast cancer doesn't only happen in October, so don't stop wearing pink this month and make sure that you're getting information year-round. The good news is that we are surrounded by over 4 million breast cancer survivors in the United States alone. So today, we take some time to remember those who have fought bravely, but we also want to honor and celebrate the survivors that are among us still. For more information, make sure that you visit the American Cancer Society's website at cancer.org and the National Breast Cancer Foundation's website at nationalbreastcancer.org. Back to you, Aaliyah.
Thank you, Cristian. Y gracias por ver a Carolina Ahora.
Asegúrate de seguirnos a nuestro Instagram en Carolina Ahora UNC. Sintoniza al próximo martes para otro programa.